Morning. Saturday, January 13th, 2024. I'm covering the 1980s best baseball player for each individual year in this decade. 1981, Mike Schmidt. Interesting year. There was a strike. They started the baseball season in April. And there was a strike between the players and the owners in June. Lasted about 7 weeks. So from about the middle of June to about the middle of August, or the first week in August, players missed about 50 games, squabbling over money, contracts, negotiation, players, owners. So it's a shortened season. Instead of 162 games, I believe there was about 50 games missed, so it was about 112 games. But for 1981, who was the best baseball player? Mike Schmidt. Won 5 categories. He was having a really good year. He had the most home runs, 31, despite missing 50 games. Runs batted in, 91. Slugging, 644. On base, 435. And total bases, 228. Normally, the total bases are about 370, 400 for a real good year. He had 228 and he won it because 50 games were missed because of the strike. But Mike Schmidt, Hall of Fame, let's look at his numbers. 1981. 102 games, like I said. Not a full season. 354 at-bats. 31 homers, 91 RBI. 435 on base. And 644 slugging, 228 total bases. Mike Schmidt, 1981. Hall of Famer. Played 18 years, played 2,400 games. And got 2,234 hits. So he didn't average a hit a game. But he was a slugger. In 2,400 games, he hit 548 homers. That's a good pace. That's a really good pace. Just think if he had played 3,000 games. If he had played another 600 games, it's about, 4 more years? Let's say he hits 30 per year, or 35. That'd be about 120 to 150 more homers. It's possible that Mike Schmidt could have been in the 700 homer club if he played 3,000 games. He was a power slugging hitter. He had almost 1,600 runs batted in. So he was a producer. Power and production. 1,500 runs scored. That's my criteria for Hall of Fame. Listen to this. To make the Hall of Fame for me, you got to have 1,500 runs scored, plus 3,000 hits, plus 1,500 RBIs, and a 300 over batting average. Well, Schmidt and 500 homers would be good. But there are some guys with 500 homers not in the Hall of Fame. Gary Sheffield comes to mind. Manny Ramirez comes to mind. Schmidt had 1,500 runs scored. Good. He had 548 homers. Good. And 1,600 RBIs. Good. That's 3 categories. But he only had 2,200 hits. And his lifetime batting average, 267. Those are 2 flaws. Sorry, Mike. The 267 career batting average. I guess you focused on being a power slugger. Because the slugging percentage career is 527. Yeah. So he's for the power. But he produced with RBIs. 267. I would like to have seen Mike Schmidt be about 310, 315, 320. You know another guy comes to mind that was a power hitter plus a good career average? Jimmy Fox. He had 534 homers and he batted 325 career. So if Jimmy Fox can do the power and the career average, I think Mike Schmidt should have focused more on that too. Stay with the power, but focus on getting more base hits to have a better career batting average. 267 doesn't cut it. Sorry. But he made the Hall of Fame, and I'd vote him in. Did you know that Mike Schmidt, in his 18-year career, had one season over 300? 1981 was that season, the year he's the best baseball player in my opinion. Batted 316. He had a 280s, had batted 280, 286, 293 he had 1 year. 1 year out of 18, batting 300. I don't want to focus on the flaws, but I am pointing it out that what I would have liked to have seen from Mike Schmidt was like a 325 batting average along with 500 homers. Jimmy Fox did it. You know another guy? Lou Gehrig. He had 493 homers and batted 340 career. Of course, Babe Ruth, 714 homers, 342 career. How about Ted Williams? 521 homers, 344 career. Anyways, 1981 in the book. Mike Schmidt wins it. 1982 is next. Thanks for watching. Respectfully, I'm out.